We interrupt our regularly scheduled programming to bring you this broadcast.
Good morning, I'm Watson Solomon Duke, political leader of the Progressive Democratic Patriots, the People's Champion. You know, I'm perturbed by what I will call the misinformation disseminated by the Tobago House of Assembly. I am troubled by the scant courtesy that is meted out to our seafaring folks, those who depend on the sea for survival, whether they're doing their pleasure raft, or they are fishing for a living, or they're diving, or they're simply having these joy rides, things that they have on the boat. They are suffering. This sea industry is a big industry. And somehow the THA cannot get it into their thick skulls. They just can't get it. I'm a bit worried. I'm really worried as to how they're going to deal with this mess. Because what I'm seeing here, as I traverse the entire east of Tobago yesterday and part of the west and even northern side, this is a calamity of magnanimous proportion. This oil spill is greater than any oil spill that has been in Trinidad and Tobago. Just come on, look forward, Quibi. So you can hear me. Right. This oil spill is a little beyond Tobago's capacity to deal with. I heard the Chief Secretary yesterday, and I wonder if he thinks he's speaking to children, telling us that this is a grade 2. The level of it is a grade 2. And they have gotten some volunteers and people from CERT and TIMA and CPEP to come and work on the beach. And the number they gave altogether was 80. What the hell is happening here? The entire coastal line of Tobago is being surrounded and barricaded with this oil spill. Ships, pleasure crafts can't go out and come in. You can't take up your fish net. You can't take up your fish traps. You can't pull up your fish without this oil going on it. And who knows the contents of the oil? Who knows what the reaction may be in the water, what it may cause? Because chemicals react with chemicals and start off as one thing, but ends up as the next thing. No one is talking about the scientific aspect of it. And so I'm speaking to the fishermen in Roxborough. We had about 29 fishermen visiting me yesterday in Roxborough, 29 only. We have much more. And they were expressing to me their disgust and disappointment with what is happening and how the THA is treating this. To this time, the Chief Secretary has not addressed the fishermen, nor the divers, nor those with the pleasure craft and pleasure raft, etc. He has not addressed these people. What he has said to these people, hold you, when I finish assess this thing and we finish clean up, we're going to talk to all you. That's how parents talk to their children. Shut them out. When I finish cleaning the house, I got to tell her what I give them for food. They have children. These people depend on the sea. They have rent to pay for house, rent to pay for car, rent to pay for even the boat and the equipment that they have. One man told me he has hundreds of thousands of dollars invested in fishing net, fishing vessel, engine. Come on. Somebody need to deal with these fishermen business urgently. And I'm not one to criticize organizations, but let me say to the Fisher Folk Association of Trinidad and Tobago, man up. Man up. This is a serious issue. And as an assemblyman, I don't wait on anybody. I don't have friends when coming to issues affecting people. This is a serious issue. Let's deal with this because it falls within 6 miles of the coast of Tobago, which means under the THA Act, we are responsible for all of this oil spill. Even a vessel that found itself inside here, we are responsible. But the Chief Secretary washes his hand, does not accept responsibility yet, and is now saying they may have to go to Trinidad for help and international help. That reminds us of a ward, being who we are, a ward. This is why I said to them, we don't want autonomy. What Tobago wants is self-determination. We want all our rights. Because if we had all our rights, and I was the Chief Secretary, I were in charge, I would have been able to call in whosoever is necessary to fix this. And I would have been able to go to international organizations and get funding for this type of stuff. But now you must go to Trinidad with your hands like this and say, yes, I tell you, stay out of Tobago business. Yes, I tell you, don't talk to me. But now I'm begging you, please, on my knees, could you give us something to clear up Tobago, please? We don't want that kind of subjective position. We are proud Tobagonians. And so, in summarizing this, having spoken to the fishermen of Roxborough, Argyle, Delaford, they are upset. We have given them over the carnival to make the mine ready. But on Wednesday, I have a letter, and I'll be accompanied by the fisher folk, right, to drop a letter off by fisheries. And that will begin the beginning of a Kankatang. Because we're not going on like that. We don't know afterbirth, we are no afterthought, we must be priority. These fishermen are providing fish, providing different seafood for Tobagonians. After the carnival, people going to Lent, whether Christian or not, they love their fish. And you can imagine the prices of fish reaching as much as $100 per pound. And the joking man we have there is saying to you, I ain't going to tell you what to do yet, but be careful. Trying to insinuate what the fisher buy. Are you against fishermen? What the heck what fishermen has done to you? Why are you fighting them down so? These are the cream, these are the salt of the earth, the cream of the crop. I am standing for them today. And this is my first press conference. But I'm saying to them, do not ridicule us. Mr. Farley, do not ridicule the people of Tobago. Don't think we're stupid. Talk to them as adults. Make your fishermen, make your seafaring folks who depend on the sea for a living your priority. Talk to them first. This will take months and years to clear up. The effects of this is devastation. Yeah.
What is the PDP prepared to do at this point in time?
We will create a type of mobilization within civil society that will snowball into a movement. And if they can't deal with this, then they can't deal with Tobago problems and get to hell out of office. Let's have elections. This could lead to elections because it's going to snowball something big. We have put him there to manage our resources. This is within Tobago zone. What the hell are you telling me you're going to Trinidad for? To get help for this? You have 80 men out there, so much of people not working. There's a fund called the contingency fund, right? A contingency fund. The PNM left millions inside of it. Millions, hundreds of millions inside of it. What happened to the contingency fund? How that money done? How we done? Where they going with that fund? We are staying in Roxborough. Fishermen are staying in Roxborough. I believe the rest of places, they may have their own ideas. On Monday, they have mandated me, the assemblyman, to come with them to drop off a letter where they are demanding $30,000 per month until this comes to an end. Until they can go back out, because they will make at least minimum $5,000 a day. Sometimes much more than that beside the amount of fish they catch. Now, you can't tell them they can't make that money and you are clearing this up. And until you clear this up and you dot every I, cross every T and curl every Y, then you could think about them. Farley, we're not taking that from you, boy. We're not taking that.